Welcome everyone to this eTwinning webinar offered by the European School Education Platform. Today's session is an information session on the eTwinning feature groups, and it's actually part 2 of another information session that already happened last month. You may have already been attended there, and we already presented some of the feature groups of the European School Education Platform, and today you will get to know more about other groups. So, as you know, in 2025, Twinning feature groups have undergone some changes. Some new groups created, existing groups renamed or merged, and the result is a diverse collection of learning communities, each led by passionate moderators. And we have here with us today 8 of these moderators who will present you their groups. These groups are virtual spaces for eTwinners to share resources, project ideas, celebrate achievements, and build connection with other eTwinners. It's very simple to join eTwinning feature groups. You just need to click on the group page and click on Join Group, and then you will be a member and you will have access to all the pages, resources, and activities available in these spaces. Before starting today's session, I would like to remind you that this session is recorded and that the recording will be published on the official YouTube channel of the European School Education Platform as of the next days, in the official promotional page of the webinar, which we will be soon pasting in the chat. So you will have everything there in case you want to share it with other eTwinners or you want to just catch up later with some elements of the recording. I would also like to remind you that the chat is there for you to post any kind of questions, thoughts, experiences that you would like to share with us, with our speakers. We will be monitoring the chat throughout the sessions, and we will be happy to address questions, if any, also relevant to the topic of the information sessions, but also any kind of technical questions. We will be there monitoring the chat. And I would like also to anticipate you that throughout the session, you will be proposed with some activities to engage in the groups and to explore feature groups if you're not a member yet, or also if you're already a member of these spaces. So be ready to take part in these activities, have fun with us, and discover the eTwinning feature groups together with our passionate moderators that are here with us today. Okay, so the first group that today you will discover with us is the group moderated by Edward Lockhart, and the title of this feature group is Entrepreneurship in Education. Edward has prepared a special video for you to discover a bit what the group is about. So I will start the video, and you will discover some more details about the group through his words. Let me just play the video for you. Great. So we thank Edward for this nice introduction to his group. Again, the feature group on entrepreneurship in education. My colleague Marta has kindly already posted in the chat the link for you to join the group if you are interested in the topics of entrepreneurship in education, if you would like to discover something more about it. And if you're already a member, well, this is the time for exploring even more pages and more activities from the group. And for you to get familiar with this group, for teachers who are interested in discovering more about the topic, we thought about a challenge to propose to the audience today. And of course, also to our moderator, they can engage as well. So we propose you to join the group if you're interested in the topic and post an update in the feed where you introduce yourself to the other teachers. For example, hello, I teach primary school students in Berlin, and I'd love to learn more about how to encourage entrepreneurship in my classroom. This is just an example. It can be many other things. Then you can paste either in the chat here the link to the updates page for us to see, or just paste a screenshot, or just let us know. And we think we would like to give like 2 minutes for this activity for you to introduce yourself in the group and hopefully start new connection. And after the challenge, we will pin the updates for the duration of the session. So new eTwinners, actually new members of the group can connect with one another. Also, actually other members that are already in the group can connect with new members. And also our moderators can later on engage with this post. So the instructions are also in the chat. That's great. Thank you to my colleagues. And the link to join the group as well. It's in the main instruction message in bold linked. So we would leave now 1 minute and a half, 2 minutes for you to complete the activities, and then we can continue with the other groups. So in the meanwhile, I'm checking the updates of the page to see if any new members are introducing themselves. So this is a great tool for you to post something, get in contact with other eTwinners, share any resource that you find relevant for the group. So of course you can do it with any other feature groups that you are interested in, also the ones that you will get to hear about today. So I can see some hand raised. I just remind you that your mic and camera are not allowed during the session for GDPR reason, but every questions, thought, contribution that you would like to share, you can use the chat. We are very happy to read you there and to answer your questions. So you feel free, please, to use the chat for that. And I think our 2 minutes are at the end. So I hope you participated in the activities and you interacted with other members. But of course, you can do it also after this session whenever you have the time and you would like to connect. Again, this was the feature group on entrepreneurship in education. If any teacher is interested in joining, the links are in the chat and many activities are waiting for you. We can now move ahead and proceed with the next group, feature group, which is the feature group on basic skills into action. So the feature group moderated by Rafael, who is here with us. And now I will leave the floor to him, who will show you a video as well about his group and will give you some insights into this virtual space. So Rafael, the floor is all yours.
Thank you, Alessia. So I am going to share the video.
Perfect.
Hello, my name is Rafael Montero and I am the moderator of the eTwinning Basic Skills Feature Group. Welcome to this short presentation. What is the type of content that you will find in our group? So mainly it's content created by teachers for teachers. As you can see, here are some twin boards elaborated by members of the community, showcasing tips and tricks on, for instance, how to enhance numeracy in the classroom or how to develop digital competence in our students or how to foster their critical thinking skills. One of the key features of the group are the updates. So here are some examples. So for instance, would you like to take part in a history contest or would you like to go to astronomy course in Athens in the summer? Maybe you would like to collaborate with Asian teachers and develop an online project. These are the kind of things that you would find in the updates. So it's mainly content that we think it's of interest to the members of the group. And another thing that we are very happy is that we have had our very first webinar where we had the pleasure of joining forces and develop the Eratosthenes experiment, which is an experiment in which we were able to measure the Earth circumference. It's a real-life application of trigonometry that is mathematics, and the kids love it, and it was a lot of fun. In the upcoming months, we will be having additional webinars showcasing other basic skills projects with our members. And a very important thing is that we have just turned over 100 members, which is an incredible milestone for a group as small as our and as new. Come join us. We will be more than happy to welcome you and see you online. That's all on my part. Bye-bye. Okay, so that was the video. I hope you liked it. And as I said, feel free to join. And that is all. So if you would like, maybe, I don't know, Alessia, if I can explain anything else or if that's okay.
Yeah, sure, Rafael. You can use still some time to maybe give some sneak peeks in what Twinners can expect in your group, and in the meanwhile, we give them also some time to engage into the activities that my colleague Marta has already posted in the chat. So to discover a resource in the group Basic Skills into Action, and maybe engage with that resource. You can also use this chat to let us know which resource or which update you found interesting. So you can go ahead in explaining something more about the groups. We're very happy to hear.
Yeah, so, well, basic skills is something that is a key feature for the European Commission. So in the latest political guidelines, Ursula von der Leyen highlighted the necessity for Europe to step up on the basic skills. And as you can see, it's something that now in eTwinning it's very important. So we have had numeracy, now we are having literacy. In upcoming months, we're going to have additional basic skills, which just for remind you, it's we're talking about numeracy, literacy, science, and digital. And so it's something that we need for us teachers to tackle. In the sense that dealing with digital skills, we go to both sides of the spectrum, meaning that we tackle underachievers, but we also tackle with top performers. So I think that it's something of really of interest for the teachers. And in the group, we will try to share our best practices on how we deal with this in our lessons. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Rafael, for these words. And in the meanwhile, in the chat, I'm seeing some resources being highlighted. For example, the Eratosthenes Experiment 2025, and Anita as well, for many years participated in this challenge and found it very interesting. So that's great to hear. And so for our attendees, you will get to discover even more resources like that if you join the group and if you explore a bit the pages and what the group has to offer. So thank you very much again, Rafael. The activity remains in the chat, so for teachers interested in these topics, they can also participate throughout the course of the sessions at any time they prefer. We will be there also giving a look at the map, so we will see your thoughts, your comments, and your contributions. Okay, so we are now ready to move ahead, and next we welcome the moderator of the feature group on early childhood education and care, Natasha Vrapchevich, who is here with us today. So welcome, Natasha. And I would like to leave you the floor as you will show as well a special video describing the feature group you moderate. And so we are all here.
Thank you. Now I will share a video, and during this sharing, I would like to invite all early years educators to join or to come back to our group, because we work on very interesting and creative activities. And I'm sure that you will enjoy to share your knowledge and learn from each other. Now, here is the movie. Thank you. And once again, I'm invite you to join our group, because we have every Thursday the room for online meetings will be open, except holidays and summer. So if you are interested to work on very creative activities and to suggest some creative projects or something else, you can come back to group, because I saw that there are many old members. And if you are a new member, please join us. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Natasha. I have to say I'm part of the group. I used to be a kindergarten teacher. However, I see there around like 30 people and wanted to know, can you use your chat and let me know, let us all know, are you already part? No, I will start with this question. Are you registered in eTwinning for a long time? Let's see, let's use the chat and make a bit of, interaction. As we are here, we are talking about community. And one part of the community is in the interaction, and I don't see any interaction in the chat. So I would like to invite you. Are you registered in eTwinning for a long time?
I am registered from 2015 and I have a lot of eTwinning projects. And also I am eTwinning ambassador from 2015. And I involve many preschool teachers in eTwinning projects. But in the last...
Thank you, Natasha. Just want to see like there, because all these people and you're listening, but I want to see a bit of like a community spirit there. Are you with us? Can I see? Can I check? Apart from the moderators, all the rest of the people there. So the moderators give the good example because they are moderators, but I want to see and learn about the other people that joined us today. You joined us because we suppose that you're interested about this community, eTwinning community, and all the activities we are doing. So, Sonia, welcome to the eTwinning community. And I can assure you that we have many nice people here with lots of experience. There is also another group, and I see Georgia Manetta is there. It's for beginners, so you may find it also interesting in your beginning of your eTwinning journey. So another beginner in the platform. I'm really happy to see beginners here, student teacher from Italy. Okay, now we are getting to this community spirit I'm looking for, because otherwise I was feeling really lonely. And I think the moderators agree with me, and we want to see this community spirit here. An eTwinning teacher from 2024, so many newcomers from Lebanon. Welcome to all of them. New in community, so it's really nice. It's really nice to see new faces because I've joined eTwinning in 2007, actually as a teacher, as a kindergarten teacher doing projects myself. So I feel quite old. And I'm really interested to see all this, new blood coming, exploring. I can assure you from my experience that eTwinning is a great community that supports people, supports each other. And that's one of the reasons that we have these feature groups, because according to the subject you teach, according to what you are doing, what support you need, topics you are interested, there are many there to discover. Here you discover 8, we have 19 in total. So please don't hesitate. Take part, uh, propose your ideas, ask your questions. That's why we have all these really dedicated and enthusiastic moderators to help you. I'm not going to continue. I will give back the floor to Alessia, but please let's continue this like community spirit. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Irene, for these words, for bringing some community spirit. Let's keep it for throughout the course of the sessions, as even more activities are coming up. The ones that were already proposed, they're still in the chat, so it would be very nice to connect with each other and explore these spaces all together. So thank you very much, Natasha, for introducing your group. The link is in the chat to join the feature group on early childhood education and care. So if you're not a member yet and you're a teacher interested in this education level, then this is the space for you. Okay, great. In the meanwhile, I see other messaging popping up in the chat. That's really nice to see. Okay, so it's now time to move ahead, and next in line We have the feature group moderated by Sara Terrasan. It's a feature group on open schooling, reaching out to your local community. And for that, I will now show you the special video that Sara prepared for you and to let you discover her group. So just give me a second to share my screen. And I'm there. Okay, so here it is.
Reaching out to your local community group. Are you a teacher looking for innovative ways to engage students and open your classroom to real life? Connect with communities and create meaningful learning experiences. That's why we invite you to join Open Schooling, a dynamic group where educators like you can explore how to transform schools into open hubs for collaboration and active participation. What can you expect? Exclusive webinars with experts to discover best practices and new approaches. Interactive sharing sessions where teachers exchange experiences, challenges, and success stories. Collaborative digital content creation, allowing you to document and share your open schooling initiatives with a wider network and to be inspired by best practices. By joining us, you will gain insights, resources, and a supportive network to help you bridge the gap between schools and communities. Don't miss the opportunity.
Okay, great. So that was the group on open schooling, reaching out to your local communities. I hope you could hear everything well. So let me just close the share screen. Great, just checking. So thank you very much, Sara, for this video. And now the floor is all yours to some final words about that.
So thank you, Alessia, for sharing the video. I'm Sara Terrassan. I am a twinner since 2016. And as I wrote in the chat, eTwinning changed my way of teaching. And that's why now I moderate this new group, Open Schooling, which is very new. So I really count on you to support this changing of teaching, because our aim is to share best practices and involve the community to make the learning process more meaningful. So join us and we will try to give you some best practices and to share all together what we do at school to make it better together. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sara. So if you're not a member yet of Open Schooling, reaching out to your local community feature group. Now it's the moment. And through the video of Sara, we could really see all the topics that you could discover more by joining the group. And my colleague already posted in the chat something we would like to know from your side. So if you, your ideas on the topic of open schooling. So what is for you the primary benefit of open classrooms to local communities, which is actually the focus of the feature group of Sara. Please feel free to post your questions in the chat throughout the sessions, because it will be very interesting for us, for Sara as well, and for all the other eTwinners today with us to exchange thoughts on that. And Sara, of course, feel free to highlight any comments if you find them particularly interesting, or if you would like to address any questions. So yeah, we totally agree with you, Anita, that opening your classroom, your minds, your hearts to new ideas, that's the meaning of reaching out to the community actor. So that's a really important topic. It's addressed in the feature group moderated by Sara, and we encourage you to join this virtual space. The link is in the chat. And to address the questions from the chat, maybe Sarah, would you like to address it yourself? One attendee is asking if it's also open for kindergarten teachers.
Yes, of course, because most of the activities are for primary school. They use, for example, STEM activities can involve surely the community outside the classroom. So we will try to present activities for every grade of schools, and experts also will. In April, I'm organizing expert presentations about about service schooling, but I'm trying to keep in touch also with other experts from the primary school that make STEM activities.
Okay, that's great. Then it's open to all pupils' age and educational level for teachers. So it's every teacher is welcome. Great, thank you, Sarah. I think then we can move on to the next group. It's the feature group on learning for sustainability, and it's moderated by Anita Siemens, who is here with us today and will tell you a bit more about this group.
Thank you, Alessia. I'm the new moderator of this very, very important group. I know all the featured groups are very important, but this one is dedicated to our planet, learning about sustainability, and I'll be sharing a video with you now.
I think we cannot hear the audio, Anita. Maybe,
Okay.
not sure if it's included. Yeah, it can happen very often with Teams.
Because it worked before. So let me try one more time.
Of course, of course.
And then if not, perhaps you can share it, Alessia. Let me try to share one more time, just in case.
Sounds good.
Because I'm doing the same thing I did on the testing session. Okay. It's just music anyway, in all honesty. So maybe even if you can't hear the audio, it's just music. I'm not actually saying anything. So okay, so as I said, there was only music in the background. I wasn't actually saying anything, but I encourage you all to join this group, which is a group that has lots and lots of members. However, I think we all need to work on collaborating because, as I said, there's not a lack of members. It's just getting everyone communicating, working together, and hopefully through the variety of activities that we have, then we can start making a change together. So join the group.
Thank you so much, Anita. Also, the colors of your video were very much aligned with the topics of the group, so you really immersed us
and the background.
And the background as well. So it's all it's all in match. It's great. It's
and
such
my
an
top.
so okay. That's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay.
So
Thank you.
such an important topic, and by joining this feature group, teachers who are interested in knowing a bit more about the topic and how to integrate it into their teaching practice, then they will have the perfect space for discovering resources, activities, online events. So if you're not a member yet, again, this is the moment. The link is in the chat, and I don't know if you saw, Anita, but attendees share some emojis connecting the group to some images. So of course, nature images. Feel free to keep on doing it throughout the session, because it can really add again some community spirit and exchange between us on these important topics. So yeah, I see some comments. Every lesson is an opportunity to make a difference regarding the topic of sustainability. So a lot of interest on the topic. Many new members for your group, Anita, to exchange resources and activities with. Okay, great. Time to move on to the next feature group. And the next feature group is the feature group on dedicated to the IVET community. And for that, we have with us today Petra and Rosario, the two moderators behind the group of dedicated to the IVET community. I don't know if we have any IVET teachers in the audience, but please feel free to post it in the chat and to introduce yourselves and maybe from where you're tuning in. That would be nice to know. So I will be sharing the special video that Petra and Rosario prepared for telling you something about their group. Just 1 second. Okay. So here is the video, and I will play it now for you.
IVET teacher ready to share and inspire?
Hello, this is Rosario from Spain. I work in the field of business administration and finance. And together with Petronip, we moderate the eTwinning IVET group. If you're watching this video, it's just because you want to upgrade your everyday teaching practice and your students' performance and learning results. Yes, you found the place. This is the right place for inspiration and sharing in all our vet sectors. So, stay connected in vet community.
Hello, my name is Petra Turan and I'm the other moderator of the eVet community group. As Rosario said already, it is our aim for you to get connected, to be able to do online projects together. To do so, we offer throughout the year several different activities, ranging from partner finding webinars to activities that you can actually use during your own projects. Fun activities, but also specific topics that are interesting for eVet community. So on our platform, you can also find all kinds of information to get started for a good project. And if you cannot find it, you can always connect to us and we will help you along. So let's try to see each other on an online platform and let's stay connected.
Thank you so much, Petra and Rosario, for the video. So the floor is all yours to give some more details about your group and how to join. I think, Rosario, your microphone is mute.
Yes, now, as
Perfect.
we have been moving with the chat today, and thank you for joining us also together. We have listened to words repeatedly, such as community, collaboration, sharing, but I think that the area of education that most need this type of actions is EVET, community, because of the variety, the diversity that we have, all of the different sectors and fields. So I really encourage you to look for a common place where we can have in common some of the opportunities we have when we introduce eTwinning in our classes, as Sarah said, and specifically for vet training and all these lessons. And there is an extra part that we want to have in our group, that is the connection, to deepening the relationship between Erasmus and eTwinning inside the vet community. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rosario. Petra, would you like also to add some words for your feature group? I think your mic. Okay,
Yes.
great.
I was searching for the microphone. Excuse me.
No, it's okay.
As Rosario said already, it is quite important for our students to stay connected and to be more aware of the European community, because our students are the workers of the futures. And I think it is important for them to be not only focusing on their own country, but to have a more look on the whole European section. So therefore, we would like to create connections between different participants. That's it.
Thank you so much. That was an important aspect. And we don't know if we have any IVET teachers today in the audience, but if there are any, feel free to post something in the chat. And also be sure that this is the group for you, dedicated to the community of IVET teachers and full of resources and opportunities tailored on this educational level. The link is also in the chat, so you have everything to become a member and to start exploring. Thank you again, Petra and Rosario, for the video, for your words, and I encourage all the AVET teachers to join this group. Time now for the last feature group in today's information session, which is a group focused on arts and cultural expression. The title of this feature group is Arts and Cultural Expression in Education, and it is moderated by Maria O'Donovan, who is here with us today and will tell you more about the group that she moderates. Maria, can you hear us and see us?
I sure can.
Perfect. Great. Hello.
Hi, how are you? Great to be here.
Great to have you here. So, Maria, you can maybe share your screen with the special video that you have prepared. Otherwise, I also have it as a backup here. But if you would like to share it yourself, then the floor is yours, and then you can give some words about what eTwinners could expect by joining the group.
Perfect. So I'm just going to share my screen first.
Sure. Thank you. In the meanwhile, do we have any teachers who teach arts or any kind of cultural expression in education in their subjects? Please feel free to introduce yourself in the chat and to exchange with other teachers.
Now, can I confirm my screen has shared?
Yes, all good.
Perfect. So here we go.
I think the audio is not working. Maria, if you want to try to include computer sound, since I see that you speak in the video, so I think it would be nice.
Yes, for sure. I just wonder why it's not allowing the sound.
You just need to include computer sound in the share options. Otherwise, I can also share it for you.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Yeah, if you don't mind, I just can't
it's no problem. It's no problem. I will do it now. In the meanwhile, I see that in the audience, they're talking about the artistic elements in and creative element in eTwinning projects, which is a very important aspect.
It sure is. Will I stop sharing my screen?
Yes, and I will share mine.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning. You are so welcome to our Arts and Cultural Expression and Education moderated eTwinning group. My name is Maria O'Donovan, but I'm going to start with a quote. The arts are not a way to make a living. They are a human way of making life more bearable. Practicing an art, no matter how well or badly, is a way to make your soul grow. And this is something that really resonates with me. And I'm really passionate about the intersection of art and education and digital technology. And I thrive on exploring how creativity shapes learning. As a PhD researcher, I dive deeply into the evolving role of digital tools in visual art classrooms, questioning how they influence creativity, problem solving, critical thinking, and communication. Beyond academia, I bring ideas to life through teaching art and design at post-primary level, teaching workshops, Erasmus Plus, in eTwinning projects, and online collaborations that aim to help educators unlock their creative potential. And that's what's brought me here to this eTwinning moderated group on the arts and cultural expression and education. And whether that's curating discussions on climate change through art or challenging policies that narrowly define creativity, I believe education should empower expression, exploration, and innovation. When I'm not immersed in teaching and research,
Great. So thank you very much, Maria. And now the floor is all yours to give some words about your group and what eTwinners can discover by joining. I think your microphone is muted, Maria.
Now, I think it was muted because you were getting some feedback from my computer. Apologies. So our space, I suppose, is dedicated to educators and teachers who believe in the transformative power of the arts in the classroom. And again, like the video mentioned, arts including literature, music, drama, dance, the visual arts, architecture, lots and lots of different areas. In our group, I suppose, we aim to explore innovative ways to integrate artistic practices and cultural expression into all areas of education, all subject areas that nurture creativity, inclusivity, along with global understanding. And through collaboration and sharing of ideas and resources, I hope that this group will offer opportunities to discuss best practices, to maybe develop some cross-cultural projects that highlight the richness of diverse artistic traditions, so that within our group we can set up some projects where maybe we share art, music, drama, and different practices like that can strengthen our group and bring us together closer. So together we'll inspire our students to think critically, to express themselves creatively, and really just to connect with the world around them through the arts. So please join.
Thank you very much, Maria. I don't know if you saw in the chat, but the topic of artistic and cultural expressions kicked off a nice exchange of thoughts and experiences in integrating that into eTwinning projects. Of course, it leads to creativity and many other important ingredients. So it's really nice to read all these engagement into the topic and how it can actually unite teachers teaching different subjects.
Absolutely. And it's so important. And I mean, the arts in general can really assist. I mean, I suppose my area of expertise is the arts. And I have loads of information to share. I've started putting some resources in and looking at different strategies and, key areas that we can identify within some of the artistic projects that we can use in other subject areas. For example, there's currently a maths an art project up on in the pages and there's a kind of a discussion about identifying different key areas and different key subjects within that work, and it's kind of connected to maths and geography. So you can see that we're starting to share resources like that in the group, and I'd love to see so much more of it.
Thank you, Maria. That's really important. So in the meanwhile, we posted in the chat a part of the final activity, which actually wraps up a bit the session of today. We ask you which feature groups would you be interested in joining after hearing about all the different topics, all the different resources that you can find in these spaces. And of course, feel free to complete the poll, which is there ready for you. I see for now just 2 votes, so I will wait a bit more to see the results and to see more community members really exchanging their thoughts with us. And you can also, of course, use the chat to let us know which feature group you would be interested in joining. Let me check if we have more votes in the meanwhile. Okay, yeah, we start to have actually a bit more votes. So I will just give some more seconds because I see that they are increasing and we would like, of course, to involve as many attendees as possible. And in the meanwhile, I will just remind you that all the links to join these spaces are here in the chat. We will also soon be posting a list with all the links so you have all them together. And you can just simply click on the group page, join group, and then you are a member. Like you can access all the resources and all the activities.
Okay, and it would be nice to join the groups, but also be active members in the group, because a community, sorry, I repeat myself, but to be a community should have people interacting with each other. So moderators, and Maria said that there are resources and they have the expertise and they are saying quite a lot of information, but moderators will also need members to contribute, because a community, what is about sharing practices and then take ideas from each other, find synergies, collaborate with each other. So that's one of the most important aspects for our feature groups. So we invite you to join. You will need maybe some time to go around, discover what is happening, but don't feel like hesitant, oh, maybe my idea is not so good, maybe I don't have something special to share. All ideas are valued, all ideas are useful. You take an idea and then you can rearrange it according to your environment and in your class. And I think we all learn from each other. And this is the eTwinning community, learning from each other and supporting each other.
Thank you so much, Irene. In the meanwhile, I was checking the results of our poll. Thank you for participating. So we have actually a lot of like 60% of the attendees today who are very interested in joining the Learning for Sustainability and Green Skills group, the one moderated by Anita. Then we have also 40% of participants who would like to join the open schooling, reaching out to your local community. This, of course, reflects also the different backgrounds of our attendees today, the teaching level, the age groups that they teach to. We have actually also a lot of votes for early childhood education and care, basic skills, entrepreneurship. So I would say that all the groups have a good percentage of people who, after hearing the videos and getting to know the moderators, would like to join. So I invite you then to complete the action and become a member as you have the link. And the second part of the final activity was actually asking you how would you like to contribute to feature groups. So it's exactly what Irene was saying. It's not simply becoming a member, but then acting as a member and contributing actively to the development of the group. And let me check here some answers. And actually, I can share my screen so you can all see them. Just give me a second. Here it is. So we have share best practices, contribute to eTwinning feature groups, actively engage, share resources, collaborate on projects, and promote the group. Creation of storytelling through kid speaks along with theatrical plays created by their comments and stories. Sharing my expertise and participating in the communication as well of the group. Connect to other teachers, so the networking element, do projects together, make video calls, pedagogical advisors. Then we have find project partners, very important aspect, and share resources, arts activities that of course connected maybe to the feature group on arts and cultural expression, make it more active doing collaborative activities. So it's great to hear about all the ways you would like to contribute to these feature groups. And we hope that you find feature groups that match your professional background and your interests in education. I would like to thank again all our moderators that are here with us today and that introduced to the audience their feature group. So thank you for your videos and thank you for your words. It was really interesting to hear about the group directly from the voice of the moderator. And I would like to thank as well our attendees for showing the community spirit that we need to engage with the activities, which of course you can continue engaging with also after the webinar. And we hope that you will join a feature group and then we'll start connecting and participating in the activities that are there and that are just waiting for you. So I thank also my colleague Irene and Marta here with me today. And I wish you all a nice evening. Encourage you to join the feature groups. Thank you again. Bye.
Bye. Thank you very much.